Today, I'm going to share with you 5 things that you can do to strengthen your mental, physical, and emotional resilience and toughness. And we're going to address those things because as a man, it's our job to protect, provide, and preside. Number 1 is you are not in today's society required to be strong. And that's the first thing that all of us as men need to acknowledge and recognize is not only are we not required to be strong because other institutions and the government will come in and quote unquote rescue us from our problems, but there are people, and I just alluded to this, and institutions and governments who are actively working against you. They want you to be weak. So if you're going to be a man, then you need to wrap your mind around the fact that you're going to do something that is not easy, convenient, comfortable, or common for other people. You have to make a conscious decision, and it takes time, and it takes energy, and it takes an investment in yourself to be strong. But I hope because you listen to this podcast, you understand that if you are to fulfill your mission as a man, a father, a husband, a leader in your community, an owner of your business, if you are to be an asset, then you need to buck the current system, the status quo. Guys, make a decision today that part of your core is that you're going to be a strong man, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Number 2, stop complaining. Just stop. I know things are hard. I know things can be challenging. I know life doesn't always go your way. I know you might find yourself in a really uncomfortable situation. I know the hike that you might be on. I understand. And there's some valid points to all of that. But stop complaining. The more you complain, the more you validate your weakness. Number 3, we have to, as men, stop taking all of our advice from women and feminine men. And I know, I hear in the messages, oh, I can't believe you'd say that. You're such a misogynist. I'm not saying that women don't have a really important role in society. And I'm not even saying that they can't offer us invaluable feedback. But society is building us as men into a more feminized version of who we could be. It's softness. And I'm not even saying that in this context in a negative way. So what should we do? Well, you should start taking your advice from strong, bold, capable men. And generally speaking, they're strong, they're bold, they're assertive, they take risks, they confront challenges, they push each other, they hold each other accountable, they do not accept mediocrity, and they're strong. Number 4, do the uncomfortable thing. You know, there's a quote that's going around, and I'll probably butcher it, but what you want most is found on the other side of discomfort, right? Or what you want most is found where you're least willing to look. Variations of that. I think that's true because we are biologically hardwired and conditioned to avoid the things that might put us in a dangerous and compromising situation, a vulnerable situation. So we shy away from those things. Have the difficult conversation. The more you can engage in those things that scare you and freak you out and make you feel uncomfortable, the better off you're going to be. And guys, the last thing here is you just have to practice being bold and assertive. Again, I go back to having a difficult conversation, or maybe even setting and establishing boundaries, or having an opinion. But if you're not practicing being bold, being assertive, not just in your words, but when you see problems, go fix them. Everywhere you go, you're going to see, oh, that's a problem, that's a problem, that's a problem. This should be addressed. This should be dealt with. Well, that's an opportunity for you. So you start to figure out how you're going to deal with it appropriately and be the kind of man that you want to be, and you'll be presented with more opportunities. So men, that's how you get stronger. That's how you develop strength. That's how you overcome the weakness of modernity, by doing these things. You do this day in and day out, and you commit to being a strong man, you will be a strong man, and you will get stronger. People will acknowledge it, and more opportunities will be afforded to you, and you will be the kind of man that your community, your family, your business, and every other aspect of life needs you to be.